Glen Burtnik performed the music of Styx in Red Bank, New Jersey on May 30th of 2025. This is the Rock and Roll Weather Band. My name is Sean Morrison, and it was at the Count Basie Theater. Mr. Morrison was in attendance. He did get to take a photo with Mr. Burtnik about 15 minutes after the show ended. It was pretty cool and everything for that. I'm not saying this was the best performance of Styx songs here and there, but was what it was. You you had Jimmy Leahy, of course, the guy I call the James Young Imposter, or Gazadra, the Tommy Shore Imposter from Dennis Young's band, um, performing with Glen Burtnik and David Anthony, that says he's on the Dennis Young band on drums, and then Eric Toya was keyboards and did some vocals as well. And Kasem Sultan bass and vocals, best known for being in Todd Martin Meatloaf and Hall and Oates, and also that band Utopia I was telling you about. So basically, we're gonna get into the some of the songs that they did perform. They did open with the Grand Illusion, the title track from Grand Illusion, and Glenn Burtnik was singing it, and didn't seem that you know what Mr. Morrison was expecting. He thought any other band members would have done that song, but you got that song. You had other songs that were performed. I'm going to get into. Of course, you had Blue Collar Man, Too Much Time on My Hands. Those, of course, were sung by Mr. Zadra. Then you believe it or not, first time ever I believe that this song was ever performed. There's rumors that it's been performed before, but the song Love at First Sight, Glen Burtnik sang vocals on that. Talks about how it was a song he wrote with Dennis Young for Edge of the Century. So, he did a few Edge of the Century songs, which included Love at First Sight, Love is the Ritual. Gotta love when they came out, released drums and started going crazy. It was freaking funny as hell. Glenn went to the audience a few times to play the guitar on a few songs. Also, All in a Day's Work, because they did do two sets of songs. All in a Day's Work was also performed. I said Love is the Ritual, right? Yes, I did. Edge of the Century, that was also performed. And from the Cyclorama around, the song Kiss Your Ass Goodbye, that was the second song of the set. Other songs that were performed were Sweet Man of Blue, but it was sung by the guitarist Jimmy Leahy. Um, we had The Best of Times, which Kasem Sultan sung, and there was also Show Me the Way was performed. I don't remember which ones you know performed that one. I had to stop at a concession stand while that was being performed, and you know Glenn did his best. I'm not saying it was a 100% show, because something like the guitars sounded like they were low for a while, then it seemed like they got better. Glenn played guitar on some songs. He did bass, and he was playing acoustic on some songs as well. Friends, if you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else has to subscribe. Thank you much for the continued love, honor, and support. It is greatly appreciated. Trying to remember, Miss America sung by August Zadra. He did also perform Come Sail Away. I thought his voice was a little whiny on his song, but I guess he sings it the way he sings it, and that's his business. Um, what else was there? Oh, Rockin' the Paradise was performed. I did mention Too Much Time. Best Times, no Snowblind at all. No Mr. Roboto, believe it or not. Boat on the River, that was another one performed. They also paid tribute to Todd Rundgren during Wedding Day, which was the last song. They did play part of that song, Hey Sloopy, Hang On. So it was fun. Like I said, it had its little odd moments. You know, wasn't a huge crowd. It was a small. It was about, I would say, about 300 people the most, maybe a little more. But there was plenty of seats left. The balcony upstairs had like 10 people on it. I'm surprised they didn't close the balcony and tell everybody else to sit downstairs. So, friends, what do you think about some of the songs that Glenn Burtnik did perform at the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank, New Jersey on May 30th of 2025? Leave your comments here. Shame, shame, shame.